room looks like. And from the outside, it's a nice sunny day. I'll take you inside and show you a little bit what's going on in there. The exhaust fan comes on because when it's sunny, it needs to be exhausted because this thing will get downright hot. So this is generally what it looks like. This is the microgreens grow rack. I've got a new one here. I'll talk about that in just a second. But over here, this is the whole fawn system. This whole area with the pots. And this is the reservoir for it. Things in here are a little bit tight, but this is a radiator heater, that one of the heating systems that that keeps this place warm during the winter. I've got a backup, which is a radiator ceramic heater, and so yeah, I've got two different backup systems. You've seen the onions before. No, you haven't seen onions. I haven't completed that video. So anyway, I got some onions growing. Couple different cherries I've already talked about here. I'm going to save the seed from one of my breedings, another of my breedings. Got some, well, let's start over here. Got some eggplants. You can see a little eggplant on that one. That one, I guess you'd call it an overwinter. It's one of the cuttings I kept, and I put it in the pot there, and it's taken off like crazy. I've got another little eggplant growing back over there on the edge, if you can see that. So that is camo eggplant. That is a parent of these two here, and I've got a little eggplant growing on this one and a little one on this one as well. Let me just get my finger in there. Yeah, right there. And this one's doing real good too. Both of these are. I'm going to put these outside too, probably in about 4 weeks. Right now I've got them growing up a string. So that's pretty much it. We've got the grow rack here. This is going to be the new microgreens grow area. After the spring and summer garden gets started, I'm going to move this around and set it up a little differently, but right now it's a storage place for my different tomatoes, peppers, and eggplants up here that are going to go in the spring and summer garden. This is the inside of my big greenhouse, and it doesn't look that great because I haven't really worked on it at all because it's going away. And I'll take you out and show you where the new site's going to be, what it looks like. I actually have a video where I was digging the hole for the nutrient storage area, but I've made a little bit of headway on it, and I have them coming out next weekend to do some erecting of the frame, I guess you will. Here are my cucurbits, my cucumbers, squash, and both on this one and this one here, cucumbers, squash, and melons. So I've got all kinds of variety here, and these are going to go out in the no-weed garden, which I'm also expanding on a little bit. So yeah, what this is shade cloth, and that's because I came out here while I was doing all this, and I saw a bird on top, and they get in through the greenhouse here, and they like it because it's warm, but I want to make sure that no birds can get in there and dig out my seed. So that's why that's there until they germinate anyway. Here's the no-weed garden now. Had a deer bust through that, so it jumped over and then busted out. Tore up the fence some, so I'll have to fix that. I took off the end down here, and that's because I'm going to expand it a little bit and make one area of the no-weed garden, and redo the fence, bring it back around over here after I put another piece of polytarp or polyfabric down. And you can see that I've removed the PVC pipe, and that's because I don't want to replumb everything and do that watering system. So for this year I'm going to do a top-down type of watering, and we'll see how that goes. It's really a little disappointing, but you know, I sacrificed the watering system for the space that I need to grow some stuff out here. Looking out here, there's the pond. This part right here is not supposed to be wet, and that's because it's been a lot of rain. So it has overflowed a little bit. So this is where my new greenhouse is going to go. And off on this side will be raised beds. Maybe raised beds, maybe lowered beds, I'm not sure yet. But yep, this is what it looks like. I'll put just a picture or a little bit of video. Oh, there goes a deer. You see that? Yeah, we got a lot of deer out here. Oh, another one. Oh, that's a buck. No, it's not. Anyway, yeah, they're back here a lot, water and all. A lot of deer in Arkansas. Anyway, so yeah, I'll put a little bit of video here and show you how we got to this point. It's been well over a year since I've done anything like this. The hole is dug, and the dirt that came out of the hole was spread out to level it out, because as you can see over there, it is potential runoff in a downward angle. And over here I had the extra dirt piled up more towards this side. And the hole is 10 foot wide by, or 10 foot long by 6 foot wide by 5 foot, maybe a little more, because of the way the backhoe shovel, if you will, was able to dig. So I've got to get in there and clean it up some, and that's where the water from the nutrients are going to be stored, and potential other things, we'll see. You can see here where I've leveled the base here, and I've also squared it up. So I used my little water level there. If you haven't seen me do that, I'll put a little end screen so you can click on it. It's been really useful. It allowed me to just take a piece of tubing all across here and get it all nice and level. Get it nice and ready for the guys to come out and lift up this metal. It's because I'm afraid of heights. So we're going to let them do it. I'm going to pay them a little bit of money to do it. And this is why we're doing the no-eat garden. We're going to take it from this area here, had it between the fence and the greenhouse here, and we're going to put it in one location out the main no-eat garden. Make one no-eat garden. And the reason why we're building a new greenhouse is because of that. You see that? It's tore. This has been a great greenhouse now. It's been 5 years. So the plastic has outlived its 4-year warranty. And I've had some major great times growing hydroponically in there. And it's kind of sad to see it go, but we're going to get rid of this completely. Put it on the back side of the property, back over there. And yeah, just kind of neat and tidy this whole thing up over here. It's Brent, you guys. We'll see you later.